Namaskar. The rules of the mind. Well, as we can see, there are 3 of them we're posting right now. And we're going to stay tuned for a very special bonus at the very end. Yeah, I'm not telling you what that one is. You'll have to wait. So before we go any farther, smash that like button, subscribe, leave in the comments any kind of situation that you're having that you might need some help with. If nothing else, I can at least give you some advice or point you in the right direction. If I don't know the answer, we can find it together, or I can point you to who has it. So the first rule of the mind is the mind learns by repetition. And we learn this very early. We learn to repeat mama, papa, milk, food, 1 + 1 = 2, A, B, C, D. All of these different things we learn by repetition. And by learning by repetition, it's ingrained, like the grooves in a record player, or for those of you who don't know what records are, the hairs on your head, they begin to repeat and make more and more hairs, except for those of you who have pattern baldness, and for that I apologize. I do not mean any offense, but yeah, hey, your mind learned by repetition. Yeah, it's genetics. So also think about, when repeating things, what are you repeating to yourself that's negative? Oh, I've got the worst memory in the world. Oh, I can never remember anybody's name. Oh, I always get my headache at this time of the month. My leg always hurts when it rains. Are these positive things? And are these things that you want your mind to do? Are these things that you want your mind to repeat to yourself? Are these the things that you want to have happen in your life? Because if they are, then keep repeating them to yourself. Otherwise, I am enough. I have phenomenal coping skills and incredible healing abilities. I love myself. I am whole and complete within myself. Everything I need is within me, just like down there at the bottom that you see over there on the visual. Now, the next one is the mind cannot hold conflicting beliefs or thoughts. They will cancel each other out. So it's going to take a lot of repeating, if you've been at it for a long time, to repeat enough to cancel out negative thought patterns. That's the way it is. You cannot expect to spend one session of meditation and achieve enlightenment unless you make that one session 40 days long. This is the average. Gautama, Yeshua, many others, 40 to 44 days is the common amount of meditation that is spent to achieve ultimate enlightenment. And they sat and they repeated their breath over and over and over again until they let go of the conscious mind, until the conscious mind just let go of the body, and the subconscious mind said, okay, I get it. You're wanting to let go. We'll let go. Because your subconscious mind does not have any concept except now. Okay? That's just the way it is. I have worked with my subconscious mind now for a long time, and specifically have worked with it since 2017. And I can tell you this, it does not like to change. It likes things to stay the same. It likes predictability. And this is an evolutionary process. It makes sense that the more we keep the same, we find the berries here, we find the honey there, our people are here, our cave is here, the saber-toothed tigers are there. If we keep the fire here and we keep it going, we stay warm, the saber-toothed tiger stays away. All of these things, yes, we understand. But when we're looking to make a positive change in our life based on this modern world we live in, how many times do we have to repeat to ourselves something positive before it takes effect? Now then, what is expected tends to be realized. That person's always a jerk. Well, don't be surprised when you walk in and that person's a jerk. And think about it this way. What is it about you walking into the situation that's making that person a jerk? Maybe something you're doing is triggering the jerkness in that person. Maybe if you locked in and didn't do what you normally do and avoided that person, their jerkness wouldn't spill onto you. Maybe, I mean, I'm not saying they're not a jerk. I'm not saying that at all. But what is it you can do? What is it you can repeat to your mind that says, oh, I feel sorry for the brokenhearted child in that person. What can I do? What compassion can I have to let that brokenhearted person keep their broken heart and not spill it over onto me? You know, I mean, it's just that simple. You know, what can I do to change me so that that person has no effect on me, so that I don't take anything they do personally? What can I do? And maybe there's nothing you can do. Maybe no matter what, maybe just hearing the door crack open, no matter who's walking through, that person's going to be a jerk, but maybe, just maybe, there is something you can do. So what is expected tends to be realized. Oh, I always get my headache at this time of the month. Well, ladies, maybe if you start expecting not to have a headache, it will change it. We can do command cell therapy and help with your moon time, at least alleviate some of the symptoms. I mean, this is proven through my teacher, Marissa Peer, her own personal experience and that of her own daughter. You know, what you repeat to yourself, you're going to realize. Think about this, fellas. Oh, it's genetic. But maybe it's not. Maybe this constant doing it's genetic and the mind believes it's genetic and you're constantly wiping the hair off your head. Maybe it's not genetic. Maybe it's something that can be changed. Or even ladies. There are ladies who do have pattern baldness. And there are reasons that some people have alopecia and things. I'm not saying there aren't physical reasons, that there aren't medical reasons. But there are situations where the mind tends to realize what is expected. When I drink my coffee, this happens. When I get to this point during the day, this happens. When I get to this point on the road, this happens. Well, you know what? Maybe, maybe not. So I'm going to conclude this here because there are other rules of the mind that we're going to cover in later chapters. We're going to split them up over a few days just to make it a lot easier on me. So smash that like button, subscribe, give me your comments as far as what you think I could do better or what you would like to see, what problems I can help you with. And as promised, here is that special bonus. This is before Helpful Hawk was healing. Helpful Hawk was helping people awaken and ascend. And before that, he was helping with carpentry. Well, this is the video entry for what I was planning for my channel originally. I did all the work myself. I'm still proud of it, even though it is stop action. But hey, you know, enjoy it. Thank you for letting me know if you like it or not. And have a wonderful and blessed day. Namaskar.